Welcome to episode 55 of Gintama. We're continuing the arc with the motherly woman and her son Hachiro with his giant afro, and I really don't know what's gonna happen with that, other than I assume they'll end up happily ever after. You know, they'll meet and be good, but how we'll get there with our lovely hosts, I don't know. So we're gonna watch it and discuss. Got the subtitles and the timer on screen. You can pull up the episode on your own if you'd like, but either way, we're going to watch in 3, 2, 1, play. Still figuring out what exactly I'm going to do with the new camera and try to get things figured out as I go. So, it's going to look different and I'm working on it. So chew your food 20 times. Or however many it takes, really. No need to be so picky about it. But while the OP is playing, let me say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, along with other videos every single day of the week. And check out the description down below. You've got links to things like Twitter and Discord if you want to come hang out, and Patreon if you want to support the channel and get these videos a week early or even earlier than that. And there's polls and blogs and all that stuff, so thank you very much. But we have Gintoki, Shinpachi, and Kagura being hosts now. I liked Kagura's hair a lot, so we'll see how well they do. With Mr. 7-3. The golden ratio. We'll see what happens. OP is finishing up. Let's go. Mother's Day. Yes, we've had quite a few stories recently about parents. This one's the mother. Oh, nice drawing there. Don't make chewing sounds when you eat. I'm gonna have to agree with that one. Chew with your mouth closed, please. So look at these guys. Fancy. Shin and Gin and Gura. Just do it. Fantastic. Amazing. Well, they'll do just fine, I'm sure. Look at them. Look at the style. They're naturals. Okay. Okay, I don't know if they're naturals, because I don't know if hosts generally do that, but whoa, she just knocked the fucking old woman out. Good move. Good move. When you do things with enough style, you can just get away with anything. Seven to 3, of course. No. Yes, indeed. San 3. I get it. But I love the confident air that he has about him while he's just saying this over and over again and getting it wrong. Hello? They still got Afro Guy. Pretty different. Of course you would. Hi. Gura here with the save. Well, what is that? I assumed she had a lighter. Yeah. It's not a gift. Yeah, okay. Not like that. Okay, whatever. An interesting host experience for sure. And they both changed their faces? So he was not naturally so beautiful. Why didn't he make himself look a little better? Why the afro? And the don't chop off the hair. No. I worried more about that. I didn't imagine him dying, but I was like, what if he goes for the afro? It's a central part of the ensemble. You can't hurt it. That's how you serve your customers. Fuck yeah. Good combo. Oh no. A toothpick. Whatever will I do? Is that his ringtone? Huh? Oh. Well, okay. Oh yeah, didn't he say something about that last time? I forgot about that, but I think last time he said that, like, his dog. I think he said, was it like a dachshund or something? If I'm remembering that right? Something about, like, his dog giving birth, but there you go. We have a new mother. Yeah. He has to. Oh! Okay, well, I did say, oh, look at the little puppies. I did say last time, maybe it'll turn out that it's not even him. Because he didn't seem to recognize her. He didn't say anything. But they were saying that, they were ashamed of the job and didn't want to tell their parents. But then he said, Mom. And then, it's the other guy, Kiyoshiro. He just completely changed his face. Totally. Which makes sense when you go for plastic surgery. But the other guy looks just like how he used to look, but with the hair different. He just changed his face to match his, but with all that shit. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit. That's interesting. Makes sense that he'd change his name, too. I was wondering why he didn't change his name. But that guy also had the name Hachiro. And she's here just to be motherly. Even to some baby of another species, she'll be a good mother. Ah! Okay, I was with you with, like, the CPR, but what is... You're not supposed to shake babies. What do you do? What? I don't know what just happened, but it's fine, I guess, so... Good for it. And they're so happy. Even these guys. You gotta care about little puppies. Come on. Indeed. You just came on your own? Sure. She just followed them here. Her motherly duties called her. Just in general. Like, oh, a hostage delivered itself to us. It's amazing. And that's the boss. Can we meet the boss? Look at that afro bounce. Yeah. He's her son. Then you have that shit. It's all thanks to that weird coincidence. Yeah, no, he looks way different. Why? Why indeed? You are. Or that. Okay, I was like, what do you mean? You have parents. You must. But as a woman. Hi, Hanako. Okay, the twists just keep on coming, huh? That really, like. Well, I believe he was ashamed. That's good. But yeah, like, these twists really don't change much in the grand scheme of things. Like, it was this guy, but it was actually this guy. But it's cool. It's an extra little detail that makes it a little more fun. In fact, he's a woman. That's surprising. And this guy, he is the one who was saying that in the last episode, so kind of makes it a little more interesting that it's from his perspective instead of the guy that we thought. So, as a woman, when you chose this hairstyle for your transition, what was the thought process? I'd like to know. How'd that go? Why so much hair? Seems a little odd, but it's your choice. Is he still holding the puppy? Where's his mom? She's probably like dangling from some scaffolding somewhere. I feel like she must know. With the way that she is, how motherly she is, just instinctively, she's probably got to have some kind of mother's intuition to be able to tell that it's him, and she just hasn't said anything because she knows that that's what's best for him. She might not, because you can't tell, but I would imagine she could know. Yeah, he changed completely. Feels bad about that. I don't know about that. I'd say there's quite the difference. First person to ever stand up to you? The entire fortune. All of it. For his mom. Well, if he gets rid of all his money, he probably won't have the shop anymore. Then you can take it. And I have to please the most important woman. But not in that way. Okay, bye. Guess that guy's just dead. I don't. Sure. %70 hairstyle, 30% manliness. He doesn't have all that. Oh, hey, he doesn't have all that much hair. It's not. It's a pretty normal haircut. Who cares? Let's not think about it too much. The gang is here. Our top hosts are here to save the day. Nice. Shinpachi on the fucking crane or whatever it is. Doesn't matter if you're good with it, just swing it around, press buttons, wreck some shit. You don't have to be precise. Hi! I'm okay. Are, are we gonna... Oh, I was like, can we go check on Kagura? But no, she came back in and got her. It's fucking awesome. Hell of a jump. It's true. I love her little foos. Not quite. I don't think you're as hot shit as you think you are. The timing. Nice. Alright, old lady. Solid hit. He's struggling. He's struggling to hang on, and she's embarrassed. She is still a woman after all. Boom! Solid hit. Fucking dead. She's like, okay, yeah, you're both rats. I don't really give a shit. Don't interfere with another one who's just doing his own thing. He's actually fine. He got up. He's just kind of... Alright. Give him credit for taking that blow pretty well, but... Okay. That was real sudden. That's not... Yo. Oh, okay. You fucking ruined it. I was like, that was really sudden. He got hit, then he's just back up. He's fine. He's like, all right, we're good. It's like, oh shit. Oh, okay, that worked out. And then, if they borrow 3, I'll take back 7. Of course he would. And he didn't tell his mother, even after all that. And she's still mothering them. She definitely knows. She can't not know. But he's not ready. He doesn't think he's ready. And I'm sure she knows, so she didn't say anything. Yeah, like he doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. Okay, there you go. She sent him a lunchbox or something. So she knows it's him. She's sending him something. And I'm sure he'll know it's from her. God damn. She's just a mother of 24/7. Or 7/3. Some food for her son. Thank you, Hanako. He's like, wait a minute. God damn. How... She's thorough. I think you will. The special ingredient is love. And there's a note. I think you did. There you go. Hopefully he... Okay, I was going to say hopefully he reads that, because I don't know what it says. Just shit like that. Good advice. Depends what you're eating. If you're eating like chips, they make crunching sounds. You can't help that, but you know. The noise you can help. Chew with your mouth closed. Oh yeah, look at that. That's like a One Piece cry face. Because she cares. It could be true. But it's for a good reason. And they're counting the number of times they chew. They'll probably last for a couple minutes and then they'll forget about it and go back to chewing as many times as they damn well feel like. So I believe there's still a decent little amount of time, so it looks like there's going to be something after the credits. So we'll sit through it and see what else we've got. So yeah, that ends that little arc that I didn't expect at the beginning to be a two-parter. But that wrapped up pretty nicely. Pretty good way to finish that up. Let me listen to the ED again. I don't often listen to the EDs for shows all that often. And maybe I'll start doing that more often from now on. Just sitting through them, just for the hell of it. But yeah. I think that definitely made it a little more interesting. It being Kyoshiro instead of Afro Man, Hanako. Settling it in a happy way, but also a little more of a nuanced way, rather than just, they meet, they say hi, they love each other, great. Like, you know, he was still ashamed to tell her who he really was, and there was a little bit of that made it more interesting. Oh, you know, when this ED first started, we had those characters at the end who were new characters. This is the first time I've watched the ED since then, and that was Okada, the blind guy. So he's in there. So is he going to come back with, like, Takasugi? Anyway, something else is happening. Glad I watched the ED again. Since the big arc is coming up, from what people have told me, the first, like, I don't know, not like huge because it's like 4 episodes, but like the first big plot arc thing, I don't know. We'll see what happens. He did it. Very good. Good for her. Woman abduction. Yeah, you're not seeing that? The one about... Yeah. Is that right? Why does it apply to the victim? Excuse me. Oh shit, this is how Psychopath started. This is our origin story. It all started in the Edo period, I should have known. All the aliens were wiped out by the time we got to whatever year. No one cares. That's why they created the system, to fucking spy into their minds, because they wouldn't listen. Son of a bitch. If we sing it, they'll listen. You have to sing it. Oh, okay. Commander for a day? That'll be an interesting day. Is Shinpachi here to support? Of course it is. I guess it's just really big. Why wouldn't it be? The elephant's crap is big. The cat stinks. Lyrical fucking gold. Eat shit. Why is this happening? This is a weird thing that happened after the ED. Chome 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 ko. Potty 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 potty. Fantastic, my new favorite song. I guess, alright, eat shit, man. Okay, so I guess we're doing that next time. I was actually thinking it's a little disappointing that it's only a little one-off, but we're going to do that next time. That's to be continued. Fascinating. So let's talk about that. Okay, episode 55, we've wrapped up the mother storyline. And, in episode 54, I said I wasn't really into it all that much. I liked 55 more. Overall, this wasn't one of my favorite Gintama stories. Not even for any, particularly strong reasons that I could explain. I have little things like, there were some funny parts, sure, but just, overall, the humor wasn't insanely strong. The mother was a little annoying, although that was more in 54 than 55 for me. But those are mostly minor things. Overall, there's nothing about it that's like, ooh, I hate this so much. Nothing like that. It just didn't click with me as much, which I guess that's going to happen when you have a series as long as Gintama that does so many different things. Some of the stories are going to click with some people more. Some of them are going to click less with some people more, and yeah, I don't know, just the characters, like Kiyoshiro/Hachiro, fine, well done enough, but not super standout for me personally. Same with all the humor and the setting, just all fine. It just didn't do a ton for me personally, but I did like this episode. I thought it was alright, it was decent. I thought it was a good conclusion to that storyline. Since I didn't really care all that much for 54, I wasn't really too excited to see how it wrapped up, but this was good. I got invested in it because I thought this did a good job improving. The little twists that you had in there were interesting. Like I said, kind of meaningless because, oh, her son wasn't this guy that we just met, it was the other guy that we just met. In the grand scheme of things, who cares? It doesn't matter, but it's a fun little twist, and it adds a little bit of extra depth just because we had heard Kiyoshiro talking about that in the last episode, how his work was and how people would be ashamed of telling their parents. I think it was him who said that. And so just getting it from his perspective and then finding out that Hachiro was actually Hanako, a woman. Why did she change her appearance in that specific way and take on that name just to confuse things? That's why. It was just for the sole purpose of confusing things. So there that is. Fun little extra twists in there. You got the 7-3 guy. That's still a little bit funny, especially at the end. He gets whacked. It's okay, that's taken care of, cool. And then just a sudden, quick-ass turnaround. He's just up. I gotta give him some credit for that. He just gets up, cracks his neck, and then he's good. Looked like a pretty strong hit. And then it's okay, we're good, we're gonna leave. But then, that was the funniest example of the 7-3. If they borrow 3... I take back 7 and stuff like that. It's oh, of course you do. That's perfectly fair. Good for you. What an honorable man. But yeah, I loved Gintoki and the gang's intervention. Their hosting, pretty fantastic. Gintoki being all up in his face with the confident whispering while being totally wrong and getting the san so confused, and Kagura's lighter work, fantastic. Shinpachi on the fucking heavy machinery and everything, farting in the guy's face. Solid blow from the mother. Good shit. Good for her. Yeah, that was a fun little thing at the end. And, yeah, I like why Gintoki got involved. He was because Hachiro was comparing himself to the other guy, and he was comparing himself to them. He's we both do shady shit. We're both involved in this environment, so we're the same. And that's just totally untrue. I don't know exactly how these host clubs work and what the inner workings are like, but you guys... Or Yakuza, you're gonna go beat these people up, you're gonna go kill people, do whatever you do. I mean, these women, they come into the host club of their own accord. Whatever they do when they're in there, they're just being kind hosts. Of course, they do it to get money, but that's how you do a job. You do the job well in the hopes of getting the money. Again, I don't know all the details, but it seems fine. It's kind of an interesting little character conflict that, he feels ashamed of it and that he associates himself with people like this and considers them similar. But Gintoki said at the end, he's I don't care if you're a white rat or a brown rat. I don't care. The rat that's just minding his own business, trying to do his own thing, work his way through life. Don't fuck with him. Because he's just trying to do this thing, which I consider to be perfectly fine and above ground, to bring himself happiness, make his way through life, send money back to his mother, and he's doing perfectly fine. And I really like the way that it ended. I figured we'd get happy ending, like, oh, they'd meet, make up, and it'd all be good. And it is a happy ending, but I like the details of it. I like how he was still, even after all that, still kind of ashamed and not really ready to reveal himself. But of course, she knew, because she could just tell, because she's the mom. And that little letter and the food that she sent was pretty good. That was a nice way to wrap it up, and she was helped by them, and I grew to like her a little bit more. She was kind of annoying when she first showed up because she's just screaming all the time, but just her being so motherly, it kind of became endearing after a while. I don't know what the fuck she was doing to the puppy, but just all of it, you know. She's nagging all the time, but that's because she cares, because she's trying to help. Regardless if you think she's annoying, she's doing what she thinks is best for you. So the fact that she was just in motherly mode 24/7 to anyone and everyone, including little puppies, just became a little bit endearing after a little bit, and understanding where she's coming from. And yeah, by the end of it, I was kind of on board with like their relationship between him and his mom. Then we have the after credits stuff, and I'm glad I watched the ED again, because like I said, as I was watching it, I realized that Okada is there now, the blind guy from the baby arc, because I saw the ED when it first aired, and I was like, ooh, this is interesting, some Takasugi stuff, and some people that we've never met before who might be working with him or something, and now I finally watched the ED again for the first time since then, and realized that one of those people is Okada, so maybe that's just because of what we already had with him. But just like the whole ED is centered around Gintoki's past and Takasugi, so makes me think those people are with him. So he might come back later and be working with him, which would be kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, then we just have Otsu, who is the Shinsengumi commander for a day. We just get a fun little musical performance at the end, and it was just funny because I'm watching Psycho-Pass right now, and them talking about criminal and victimhood and all this stuff just made me think like, oh shit, this is how it all began. But yeah, during it I was a little disappointed, like, oh, that could be a fun episode or part of an episode. It's a shame that it's only a tiny little one-off here at the end. Fun little song, I guess. A little weird to end it this way, but whatever, it's Gintama. But no, we're actually continuing that. That's what we're doing next time for at least part of the episode. Otsu is the commissioner, or the, whatever, chief of the Shinsengumi for a day, so that'll be fun. See what we can do with that. We'll see if she just totally changes the entirety of Edo. We'll see what her policies are. That could be fun. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's episode 55. Like I said, I thought it was an improvement over the last one, and actually got me more invested in this little arc, and I'm excited for next time. So let me know your thoughts on this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe. If you'd like to see more, check out the description down below for all that stuff down there. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.